Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video. I am the Norwegian chess giant and with me today I have the one and only Manmoth.
Hello, what's up?
Hey
Hey, you cut
Manmoth.
out there. Yeah,
So I asked him to join me on this video just to make a new tactics video, and I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately and I'm so sorry about that. I've been working so much, and today I finally got the time to actually sit down and make this video for you. So Manmoth, do you enjoy tactics?
it's probably my weakest part of the game. I consider myself more of a positional player, or like conceptual, like plans, etc.
A
And
Carpomian.
yeah, maybe without the grandmaster part
Hmm.
or world champion
Well, you're
title.
definitely going up there among the elite pretty soon,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure of it. But before that, we're going to solve some tactics, the both of us, to try to better just talk through the lines. Is that correct? Like we're going to try to
Yeah.
explain it to you guys in the most or best way possible, because now we're going to have a conversation between ourselves whether or not we will agree on a move to play, and we're going to discuss the different lines that we're going to approach.
That's gonna be interesting.
So as of now, I have a rating of 2,147 in the tactics rating on
It's
chess.com.
impressive.
Thank you. But we're not going to stop there. I want to go up to where I was at 2,600 approximately.
What?
Uh,
Are you kidding me?
no.
2600?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So to do that, we're gonna have to really step up the game. But we're not gonna solve these fast. We are trying to solve these as accurately as possible, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So we're not going to try to rush things. But I've passed at 400 puzzles right now, and I've failed at 79. So that leaves an 83 percentage of us or me winning and 17 percentage losing streak.
Mm.
And the total hours is 15 hours and 6 minutes.
That's about 15 hours more than I tried tactics trainer.
Is it? That's funny.
Nah, that's probably an overstatement.
But okay, let's just dive right into it. The
Yeah.
first position right here, rook to e4. We're black. Okay, so what's going on in this position right here? Let's just
Really complex.
look at it for a little while. So our knight is kind of pinned by the rook on e4. But what is white threatening? What is black threatening? Like our bishop on c5 is really a strong piece, it seems.
Yeah, that's the best piece. With the bishop on h3 as well, maybe.
Yeah.
The first move I was looking at was knight g4, just sacking the queen, but
So knight to g4 is a good suggestion, by the way. We can't make any arrows here because if I try to do that, we're actually going to move the piece. But by playing knight to g4, yeah, it doesn't work the same way as other sites here on chess.com. But knight to g4, then if rook captures e7, then we have bishop captures f2, of course. He could either take on f2 or move his king to h1, and I don't think either one of those lines works.
no, I agree.
So after knight g4, rook captures e7, bishop captures f2 check. Let's say queen captures f2. Then if we take on f2 back with our knight, he has rook captures e8 check, leaving us with defending with a knight on f8.
Yeah. Knight g4 was a terrible move.
So other
Oh,
options.
I think I see something. I don't know if it works. No, it doesn't. I'm looking at knight f3 check, but he can take with the knight.
Yeah. That is also a good suggestion. If the bishop on c2 wasn't there, that would be
So
a better move. But
my
yeah,
idea is that since he's then blocking the queen's defense of f2, maybe we have something like bishop takes f2 and queen's d5, but that doesn't seem to work.
we have no penetration for the queen inside of the king's camp right there, because after king h1, the queen can't step to g1, and the c pawn is actually guarding pretty much the entrance for our queen anywhere else.
Yeah. Do you have any candidate moves?
I'm actually considering g5 because there are.
Say that again. You broke up there.
I'm considering g5.
Wow.
The move g5 looks really nice to me, just because after g5 the queen is kind of trapped. So the only move he can really do is rook captures e4. I mean, rook captures e5, and then we take back with the queen. And even though we're trading queens, we are winning the exchange here. And white is really undeveloped.
Bishop h7 and queen.
Bishop h7.
Okay. No, wait. So g5, rook takes e5.
Queen captures e5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And if bishop captures h7 as you suggested, then I think we can just capture that right away with our king, because there's no check on h4 winning our bishop on h3.
Because, that's why I suck at tactics, because our pawn in that variation is actually covering h4.
Exactly.
So yeah. So g5, if he has to take on e5, then we're just an exchange up, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, wait.
We're actually a piece up here as well.
Yeah, but he has a rook. He has a rook for 2 pieces. No, for 1 piece. He's an exchange up at this point.
Okay. So after g5, rook captures e5, queen captures e5, queen captures e5, knight captures e5, or rook captures e5. Well, rook captures e5 is the best move, so...
We're also down a pawn.
Yeah, but after rook captures e5, like, we are threatening also queen to e1 checkmate in a couple of moves. And there's no easy way for white to defend against that either. So if g5, rook captures e5, queen captures e5, queen captures e5, rook captures e5, how does he stop that? Like, he can play knight to f3 probably?
Also play bishop. No, he cannot.
Knight f3.
Yeah, he can play bishop d3 and check bishop f1. That
Bishop
looks
d3.
really tied up.
Okay, bishop d3 kind of works. Yeah, then rook to
but
e1 check.
Then he's completely tied up on the back rank. His bishop on c1 can't move. His whatever he blocks with can't move from f1. That has to be winning for black.
But what about knight to f3 in that variation?
g5, rook takes, queen takes.
Or what about g5, rook captures e5, and then knight captures e5? Not taking back with the queen, keeping our queen so that we actually do threaten knight to f3 check ourselves.
But are we threatening that?
Yeah, because if knight captures, then queen e1 check. Knight captures, rook captures, check, mate.
He cannot take with the queen because of mate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So g5, rook captures e5, knight captures e5, and how does he continue?
Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can you step into the frame again?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. There you are.
I think that looks good actually, but I'm sort of scared.
g5, rook captures e5, knight captures e5.
But is that the only move? Rook takes e5? Um,
I think so. If he doesn't want to lose his queen.
yeah. I was looking at queen takes g5, queen takes g5, and then f4.
F4 is impossible because of our bishop on c5.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I suck.
You're just tired. You don't suck. You don't suck. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I like g5.
I
I don't
really,
see any.
I really think that that is the most forcing move in the position, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything else actually.
No, me neither.
I mean, we have knight f6, but
Knight f3, knight
no,
f6. You mean?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's actually also somewhat interesting.
Knight f6, rook captures e5.
Yeah, because if yeah,
Where do we go from there?
yeah, we just take back because he's gonna take on e5 anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But in the g5 line, we can actually we don't have to trade down. Like after g5, rook captures e5, we can take back with a knight instead of capturing with the queen.
Yeah,
If after
that's
knight
why
f6, the rook captures e5, then we have to take back with the queen.
yeah.
And then
So
queen
that's why I
captures.
think that in the g5 line, I think knight captures e5 is the move because if we take with the queen, then the knight f6 line wouldn't make any difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree on that. But we can look at that one more time.
Although it's more forcing to play g5.
So knight f6, rook captures e5, queen captures.
He can just back his rook to e1, right?
Yeah, after
After
knight
knight
f6, yeah, that's true. That is a good and valid point. It's not as forcing. But even after the trades, there's a rook and 3 minor pieces versus 3 minor pieces and a rook. Even though white is undeveloped at the moment, we're not actually having a huge threat.
He can't go back to e1 because of knight f3, and it's mated in the bottom.
Yeah. No, that's not true. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. But still, knight f6, rook captures e5, queen captures e5, queen captures e5. No. Knight f6, rook captures, queen captures, rook captures on e5. Then, like, the material is even, and after a move such as knight to f3, the bishop will go to e3 after that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, then when he develops more easily. So g5 is more forcing.
Yeah, I feel like that. So let's go for g5.
Yep.
Okay. Queen to f3.
What?
Do we take the queen? Well, I guess we are.
Taking a queen with check is often recommended.
I don't see how that is not good. Like after takes, knight captures back.
We'll just move our queen.
Queen to d8, and
yeah,
that's a problem. Okay.
He's processing.
Yeah.
He's confused.
It is kind of confused.
Yay!
We solved it.
Yeah, your g5 move was nice. It's a nice find.
Just looking at the weak squares and where he can and cannot go.
Really forcing move because the queen didn't have any squares.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Let's continue. Rook to e3. All right.
We have a check.
We have a check on f5. That's true.
King h6.
We also have another check on g5, of course, but either moves doesn't really seem to work. What is black threatening though in this position? I like to imagine how black is going to attack me before going for the attack myself.
Yeah, I agree because we might have time for moves like queen a8, threatening queen d8, although he has queen h7. But it's good that he doesn't really have an attack himself in this position.
I don't feel like he has anything here.
No.
So the most forcing move is Queen f5. Well, let's look at that. Queen f5, King to h6 only move. Well, King h5 as well. But Queen
I think I
h5 meets Queen to h7 check mate. So I'm
I think I
think.
see it, by the way.
Ah, okay. So just
Queen
pour it out
f5,
there. Yeah.
King
King
h6,
h6. Yeah.
Queen c8,
Mm-hmm.
threatening Queen h8, and then Queen g6, Queen g7, and then Queen h7 mate.
So Queen f5 check, King h6, Queen to c8.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say the Queen
You have to
steps
make
up to
him.
h6.
No, his king is there.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's true. So
That
after
was the point.
check, King h6, Queen c8, then probably knight captures f6 is the best move.
Ah,
But that doesn't matter because the rook captures f6 still forces the king onto an unwanted square.
yeah, but we're
So after rook
are
captures
we
f6
mating him
check,
there?
King g7, let's say, or King g7.
No,
Then we
he's
can
gonna
just.
take.
No, we can't. Okay.
He can take on f6.
Can he though? Because
Think so?
after rook captures back, King g7, Queen goes back to f5.
No, Queen f5, King h6, Queen c8,
Yeah.
Knight takes f6.
Rook captures
Ah.
f6, and
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
if rook
That
e1
was me
check,
being
we.
blind again. Because in my head, his king was on g6, so he could just take our rook.
Oh, okay.
Because
The
so
only.
first you blundered the
Yeah.
t8, g6, and it was my turn. Yeah, so Queen f5, King h6, Queen c8. Queen c8 threatens Queen h8 and Queen g7, and then Queen h7 mate.
Exactly.
So he has to stop that in some way.
Queen f5, King h6, Queen c8, Knight captures f6, Rook captures f6, check, King g7. If Queen f5, then Rook e1 is really annoying. So we can't play Queen f5 in that case after Queen to g7. So after King g7, what do we have there? Our
well,
Queen is in c8.
we're full rook up though.
That's true.
Oh wait, he might have. Oh fuck, we're fucked in that variation.
No, we're not. We're not. We can drop our piece back to f1 if we want to. So after rook captures f6 check, king g7, we can just play rook back to f1.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's check of course. I was looking at rook e1, but check.
So yeah, queen
King
f5.
g7.
That is working at least. Are there any other possibilities? Instead of queen f5, king, check, king h6, queen c8. Oh, do we have anything else in queen c8?
But after Queen c8, if he goes like if he goes g4, does that make any difference?
g4 does not make any difference because of our rook on the f file. So
Yeah, but I'm thinking he has King g5 after all those checks.
yeah,
And he
so
runs.
so let's look at that then. Queen f5 check, king h6, queen c8, g4, queen h8 check, king g5, queen g7 check, king to h6 or queen h5, king h5, and then rook f5 check.
Ah,
Knight
okay.
g5 and
Knight g5.
probably queen to h7 mate. Yeah.
Yeah, because he blocks the g5. Yeah.
Mm.
So the square he opened up, he has to block in that variation.
Exactly.
Mm.
And if queen g5, we just take that queen.
Yeah, with the rook.
Are we going for that?
I think we are. If you don't have any other,
I don't have any other suggestions.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
Let's
just
go.
scared that there's some strange solution to this.
Like we could consider rook capturing g5 or rook to g3, but like there's no more forcing move than queen c8.
No.
Could
I'm
even
just scared.
consider queen g6 or queen h7, but nah, there's no problem in this. So after that move, we have queen to
Yeah,
f8.
that's what I saw, but he has knight
Um,
takes f6.
he also has queen h6, but then we take on f7.
Yeah, yeah, I underestimated this move because I thought queen f8 was just mate for some reason.
Queen f8, queen h6, queen captures f7 check, king h8.
What's the difference between queen f8 and queen e8? Because he has king g6 and we don't have queen g7.
No, but after king to g6, we have queen to g8.
Yeah, but we don't have queen g7. I think queen g7 is a better square.
That's true. But queen f8 looks somewhat winning after queen h6. And we capture on f7.
Wait, is there a perpetual? No, there's not. So what I'm looking at is queen f8, knight takes f6, rook takes f6, rook e1, rook f1, rook takes f1, king takes, and then queen c4 check.
One more time.
So queen f8,
yeah,
knight f6,
knight f6, yeah, rook
rook
captures,
f6, rook e1 check,
rook e1, yeah, rook captures, no, rook back to f1,
yeah, rook takes f1, king takes f1, and
yeah.
queen c4 check.
Queen c4 check, yeah, a
Queen
valid
c4.
point.
Or f4, queen c4 or f4. I don't know. That's actually somewhat annoying because queen c4, that's actually mate for him almost. No, his knight is on f6, so yeah, okay.
There's no knight. We
no,
took
his knight
that
is
knight.
Dead. Yeah.
So
knight is
queen
dead.
f4 check, king h1, queen c1 check.
No, but if queen c4 check, then we can't go king h1 because he has queen f1 and queen f2.
But our king is on f1, isn't it?
Yeah, but after queen c4 check.
Yeah, king g1.
Yeah, then he goes. I don't know.
Queen c1 check. King f2.
Queen d2 check. I feel like we're made.
But I think I have a solution to that. So no, I don't. What am I talking about? I was thinking the queen can go back to f5, but it's actually on f8, so that doesn't matter.
This is somewhat annoying.
Queen f8, knight captures f6, rook captures f6.
If knight f6, we just take on f7 and take the knight. No?
That is
we take the
that
knight,
is a valid point.
And
yeah,
then we mate him.
Yeah, that is true.
No problem.
But I'm more worried about queen f8, queen h6, because after queen captures f7, king h8, where is our win?
Let's see. Queen f8, queen h6, queen f7, king h8. Queen d8 and then f7.
Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah. Okay, let's go for queen f8 then.
Yeah. That's wrong. I'm gonna.
So trading here, I think, would be wrong for several reasons.
Yeah, he has too many pawns. Or yeah.
But yeah, let's take on f7.
Yep. Now,
and the problem finished there.
Yeah. So if king h8, queen e8.
Let's go to the analysis board for 1 second here. And it is not working properly. There we are. Okay. So what does it say here? After queen here, check, king h6, queen c8, king h7, queen f8, here, queen h6, queen captures f7, king h8, queen e8 check,
queen E8
yeah, and
F7,
king goes back, and now f7.
Also,
Yeah.
many moves seem to win.
Yeah, like the
Plus
computer
65.
suggests, the computer even suggests queen to f7 check again.
Ah.
That's kind of weird, but yeah. The computer does what a computer wants.
Yeah.
But
Don't
just
mess
simply
with the
f7
computer.
here looks good. All right.
Yeah.
So let's continue.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm. So black just played b3.
First move I'm looking at is queen a4.
Queen a4 looks really good.
But it trades and plays knight b6, no?
I think this is actually from a I don't remember who played it, but a really real game. I think I've seen this exact position before.
I don't think queen a4 is correct because he trades and plays knight b6. Ah, but then, yeah, that doesn't work. He can't play bishop c6 because he promotes.
So queen a4, queen captures a4, bishop captures a4, knight to b6. Does not work, you say?
Wait. Queen takes knight b6. We can take on b3.
Yeah.
And then play bishop a4 to c6. Now, how does he stop the promotion? Because you can't take on a4 because we promote and take the knight.
So queen a4, queen captures, bishop captures a4, and knight to b6. What did you say?
Bishop b3.
Bishop b3, yeah.
And he makes some move like king f7. He can't really do much. And then I'm thinking bishop a4, and he can't take the bishop because we promote.
And the king is too far off, so we can actually place our bishop onto c6 and promote, and then win the knight. Even though we are a pawn down in that case, we are still going to win the endgame with the bishop up.
We have the wrong colored rook pawn, but that doesn't matter.
I do not think that matters much. We are going to give up this bishop for a couple of pawns here on the...
Completely winning.
That looks like a good line.
But it does have queen d8. No, it doesn't. We promote. Yeah.
Even queen a4, queen e1 check.
Oh, does he have a perpetual? Yeah.
Queen e1 check, king h2, queen to e5 check, g3. And there's no more checks.
Yes, queen f5 or queen e1, threatening queen f2.
But we promote with a check, remember that.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have time for quiet moves.
Exactly. So I'm in for that, queen a4.
I'm not too sure. We have to.
I am very sure. But okay. Let's not rush it.
Yeah.
Another move to maybe consider is bishop to c6. But then...
Oh, there's a problem here. There's a big problem.
Is there?
No, there's not. Forget it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. If his king was on h7, and we played queen a4, he plays queen d8, we promote, he takes, and we take, and it's not check because his king is on h7, and then he plays b2. Okay, we have queen a2. Didn't work even in that variation. So. I was thinking our bishop was blocking.
Ah, yeah. But we could consider bishop c6 here as well. But after bishop c6, he could actually play knight to b6, not only taking away the square on a8, but also taking away the diagonal towards the pawn.
He can even play b2.
That is true. That is true. A valid point. Then we could kind of chop that off and queen captures a7.
Yeah. Need
So
to
queen
pawn up and
a4
probably
is... I think queen a4 is the only solution here.
winning. Yeah.
Let's go for that.
Nice. So take.
Problem solved. Okay.
Yeah. King f7, bishop a4, and bishop c6.
I think you could have continued with king to f7, bishop a4,
a4, bishop c6.
King e7, bishop c6, and if king to, let's say, d6,
king
then we
d8.
just promote. Yeah, king d8, whatever. Doesn't matter. We promote, knight captures, bishop captures, and we have a bishop 3 pawns versus 4 pawns. That should be winning. Let's continue. King to h8, or king captures h8.
So we're probably gonna draw this.
That's not necessary.
3.
So let's count. How many squares does it take us to get to d7?
Maybe we can
4.
force him.
1, 2,
Force him in a stalemate position so that he has to play g6.
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
So could we play, let's say, for instance, king to b4, king g8, king to c5, king to c7,
f7.
f7, sorry, king to d6, king to e8, and then push c5, so that the king, to stay guard onto this d7 pawn, has to play his king to d8, and then maybe we can go somewhere like king to e5.
And then king e7.
King e7. King f4, king f6, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really work. And probably he's winning.
He is. He can also just push d6 or d5 in that position.
But I think we're drawing because... Nah, okay. King b4, king g8, king c5, king f7, king d6, king e8.
Manmoth.
Yes.
What about a move such as king to c7 after king to e8?
Yeah, but king e7 is my problem there.
King e7, then just c5.
And he's in Zugzwang?
No, he can go back to e8, yeah. Okay.
No,
That's just trapping our own king. Like after king e8, then king to d6, and we're back to square one. And king e8, yeah.
Maybe we're walking the wrong way. Maybe we have to approach the g-pawn instead. But wait. No, that doesn't work. King b4, yeah. So let's just imagine the position with the king on d6 and the king on e8.
Yeah. So that was what I was thinking, like bring the king back over and approach the g-pawn, but like the black king can always come to f6.
And he can play d5 and win.
Yeah.
Unless we have c5, but he can still play d5.
Exactly, because his king is kind of near enough that pawn. This is a tough one.
So I think we have to draw with our variation, by the way.
Yeah, for now, at least, unless we see something like if we see something even worse, like if every other line doesn't work, then probably we have to reconsider it. But for now,
we also have to look at king b4 and d6.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have king a5.
Yeah, but then he plays d5.
And then king back to b. No, we take and then king back to b4, and we're taking that pawn, and that's just a draw. But maybe if we start with c5 then.
So c5, king g. He can even go king h7 and go after the f pawn.
I think the fastest way to go after the f pawn is king g8 actually.
It's the same amount of moves.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, I'm sorry. So c5, king. Let's say king h7 then. King b3, king h6.
Why not king b4? It doesn't matter, I guess. We're going to
Yeah, it
c4
doesn't
anyway.
matter. Yeah, we
King
need our
h6.
king closer to that pawn on f5, and the only way to actually, like, our king is too far away from that f pawn to safeguard it. Like king h7, after c5, king h7, king b3, king h6, king c3, king g5, and there's no way to actually hold that pawn. So it has to be a king move. We have to stay a step up towards.
It has to be king b4. There's no other move. Or wait, maybe there's some trick where we go. Now we can't go behind via a6 and b7 because then d5 wins.
Mm-hmm. If we get too far off, then that pawn is ready to roll.
Yeah, so king b4 is probably the only.
It feels that way because then we actually force black in at least to the e8 square, e8 and d8 to safeguard those pawns. But we don't actually have to play c5 though. Well, we kind of have to.
I don't think we have a useful waiting move because he always has king e7.
So king b4, king g8, king c5, king f8, king to d6, king e8. C5, king d8.
F6?
Nah. Then we have to play king e5 first. King e5, king e7, pawn to f6 check, pawn captures, king to f5, king f7. That's not working.
Yep. Just play king b4. It has to be the right move.
I like to calculate everything before going Rambo.
Yeah, but we can see the king on d6 and the king on e8 in our heads.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure king b4 has to be a move, but like, how do we can just move back and forth though. c7, e6, d6, c7, d6.
Yeah. That's what I think is the draw we have to play for.
So c5 does not work immediately because king d8, and then we have to step to e5. So king c7 immediately.
King c7, king e7, then c5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Then he still has king e8.
And then king back to d6.
Then king d8.
Yeah, totally.
That's the same position as with c5 first.
That is true. But we can also shuffle to c8.
Yeah, but it just goes to e7.
c5, like king c7, king e6, c5, king e7, c5, king e8, and then king c8.
Isn't he actually drawing after king f6? King takes d7, king takes f5, king takes c6.
No, we're winning that race.
No, I think it's equal. Because we have to step out with our king first.
Okay, so let's look at that. c5, let's say king e7, king e7, c5, then king to f6, and then king captures d7, king captures f5, king captures c6, then g5, king to d5,
yeah, 4,
g4, king to and then c5, g3, c6. Yeah, okay, so we have to go to d4 first then.
Isn't our pawn already on c5? So we just play. We play c6.
I said king d5.
Yeah, but
yeah, it isn't c5. That's true. c5. Yeah. Then we're winning because the king steps inside the check. So c8 equals queen check. So if that is the case, c5. Now king c7, king e7, king c5, king f6, king captures d7, king captures f5, king captures c6, g5, king d5, g4, c6, g3, c7, g2, c8 equals queen, check.
Okay, let me just double check that.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So king c7, king e7,
No, I
c5.
don't agree.
You don't? Really?
King c7, king e7, c5,
Mm-hmm.
king f6, king takes d7, king takes f5.
King takes c6.
Okay, I agree.
G5,
Yeah.
king d5,
I agree. I agree.
g4,
Yeah.
c6,
Moth would check.
g3, c7, g2, c8 equals queen, check.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for king c7 then. If c5 immediately, then king to d8. So, if we play c5,
yeah,
I think we're actually
then
losing.
we are in Zugzwang.
Yeah. That is incorrect.
What?
Okay, let's retry it then. So then it has to be king e5.
Then king. So king e5, king e7, and c5? Is that the point? Isn't that the same position?
That's not it. So c5. Really?
This doesn't work.
Okay. f6.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but I discarded it because I didn't know where our king was.
Okay,
going.
let's analyze that.
It's stalemate.
That seems weird.
It's stalemate.
Yeah.
But why isn't the other variation drawn as well?
That is what we're going to find out. So, if it allows me to move, of course, there we go. It doesn't matter if the king goes to here or f8, but yeah. So if here, minus 42, d5 immediately, of course, what the hell?
Why didn't we see this?
Why didn't we even consider that? We talked about it even,
yeah. It's the same variation that I discarded in
exactly,
the king
yeah. That is stupid, but good to know. Good to know. Let's continue. Pawn captures d5. All right. So he's threatening to capture our knight, and he's also threatening to play d4. But I think that a move like king to d7, and if he takes a knight, at least we can promote first. After, let's say king d7, king captures d2, king captures d8, then d4, c3, d3, c7, king to, let's say e2 then, and then c8 equals queen. And then there's just a matter of technique.
So the point is, after king d7, bishop a5, then knight b3.
Knight b3 looks really good, because then the bishop has to go to. Well, there's nowhere that bishop can go.
He has to play bishop b4, right?
Bishop b4, and then c6.
Yeah.
D4. Then we can take on d4 even.
Nah, that's risky.
Is it?
Yeah, because then we let his bishop back to a5.
And then knight back to b3. And bishop to b6. Okay, yeah. I agree, actually. We can wait. We can just keep that knight on b3 for now and wait on to him to play d2.
Wait. So king d7, bishop a5, knight b3. Can he play d4? Knight takes a5, d3. Nah, we play knight b3 and we stop the pawn.
Yeah. Or even knight c4, even better, because
c4,
then the king can come to d5 and protect that.
Also, we're further away from the king.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Other moves to briefly considers knight b3 immediately. And of course c6, but I'm going to discard c6 just because then the black bishop can go to b6 and just stay safe there.
So we have another problem, by the way.
Okay.
King d7, bishop h4.
King d7, bishop h4.
And if c6, then bishop g3. And then we have to find a way to block.
No, but if king d7, bishop h4, then we have knight to f3 check.
And knight e5, blocking the bishop.
No, but knight f3 check wins the bishop.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see.
So the only other move is then bishop f6.
Yeah, bishop
f6 is a nice try, but then I think we can actually play c6 because he can't play bishop e5 since knight f3 check still wins the bishop.
Just a free queen. Yeah.
And there's no time for him to actually step onto that dark square on c7.
Knight f3 check.
So I really think that king d7 works. But after king d7, king captures d2. Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, is knight b3 correct? Yeah. Ah, wait, he's going to e5.
Yeah. And
there might be some really weird move here.
Really? Weird move? c6,
yeah.
bishop e5, knight to d4.
Yeah, and king to d2. Oh, then we check and take the bishop. Yeah. Then we have knight f3 check and we take the bishop.
Okay, let's reconsider. Yeah. So c6, bishop e5. I think knight d4 is the only move to continue
because he doesn't have king d2 because of knight f3 check, and we win the bishop.
Exactly. And if he captures that knight, we play c7 check. c7 promoting.
But what if he just waits on the diagonal, bishop h2?
Bishop h2. Then
we still have knight f3.
So bishop g3 probably. Then we have knight to f5, and then knight to d6.
But after knight f5, he has d4.
Then we take on g3, e3, d3, knight to e4.
Wait. So you're saying c6, bishop e5, knight d4, bishop
g3, knight to f5, d4, knight captures g3, d3, knight to e4.
Oh, and knight e4. Yeah, okay. I agree. c7, bishop 5, knight e4.
I lost you now.
Does he have bishop b8? Hello?
Yeah, now you're here.
So
after
c7, bishop e5, knight d4, bishop b8. Does that make any sense?
Bishop b8, that is a good question. Probably just
king c8.
I mean knight to c6. And then the bishop steps back. And then what?
Then I feel our knight is in a bad score.
There are no other moves though, other than c6.
c6.
Like we could always play king to e6 here though.
Yeah. Why isn't that just winning?
King to e6.
Wait. King to e6. Yeah. You can go d4.
Then c6.
Yep.
So king e6 might be a good move here. That just takes away.
Because bishop b8 in that.
Yeah, I agree. Bishop b8 is a really annoying move. King e6. But
Yeah.
why isn't king d6 working then? Because bishop b4, of
Yeah,
course.
bishop b4.
Yeah, so king e6. Let's go. I am so stoked about that. But king e6, are you agreeing on that?
I'm 90% sure. 85.
That's good enough for me.
Ooh, not
King
bad.
d2. Okay.
Hmm.
We have almost a perpetual.
Takes it. I want to take on c2 and then mate him, like taking the bishop with check and then mating him with the other bishop. Also, rook takes c2, king takes, and bishop e4 check. Then he has bishop e3.
Bishop e4 check. What about then queen captures e4?
He has bishop e3.
Yeah, but even queen captures e4. If we take the rook first, king captures the
Yeah,
rook.
of course.
He just stays the bishop up there.
Yep, it's correct.
I'm more in the mood of something like queen d4 check.
Just king c1.
And queen f4 doesn't work.
Wait,
Then we have maybe.
why not queen c3 check? He can't go to c1 because of mate.
Yeah, that's true. And king to e2 then. That's the only option he has. Then we take on c2 check. King to
Not
f1.
necessarily.
Then we take on g2.
Yeah, I looked at that.
No, but then he can take on c3 with his queen. Queen c3 check, king e2.
I was looking at queen e5 actually.
Then queen captures e5.
Whoa, no, after king e2.
Okay.
Queen c3, king e2, queen e5, but it just goes back. And I was looking at queen f4, but he can play queen.
Yeah, but that's a valid point. We pick up the bishop on b5.
Ah, that's a piece up.
That should be good. That's a good.
Unless he has some perpetual, but I don't think so.
No,
He has rook d7.
Rook d7.
No, because yeah. Okay, here's the point. So
Queen c3 check, king e2, queen e5
queen
check,
e5.
king back to d2.
If he goes to f1, then we take the bishop with check.
Yeah.
And if he goes back to d2 or d3, then
we play rook d8 check first.
Not necessarily. We can take the bishop because he doesn't have rook d7 because his king is blocking.
That is also true, but yeah.
Yeah. We just win a bishop in that variation.
Yeah.
But
let's go for the first move then.
If there's a mate, that so queen e5. It would be a shame to miss the checkmate here.
That's true, but this bishop is guarding the light squares. There's no way for us to really.
Yeah, but if it's like some kind of queen takes c2, king f1, then rook h8, and we mate him.
I don't see that happening.
Nope.
After queen captures c2, he also has rook to d2.
Yeah.
Queen e5 check.
No. He doesn't.
Why not?
Because of queen e4 check. And if it goes back, then yeah, okay. I was thinking. Wait, no, it doesn't. Queen takes t2.
Yes.
T2. Queen e4 check. King t1.
Yeah.
Queen A1 check.
Queen A1.
Yeah. No, we can't go to A1. Our queen's on E4. Okay. Uh,
I don't see a problem with Queen E5.
no, me neither. But I just want to mate him.
I really don't think there is a mate here, but we can calculate some more. Queen, let's say Queen captures C2 check. Even Queen to D2 is valid here for white. Queen E4 check. King to F1.
Oh, then we take on G2 and we mate him. No.
Yeah, there's no mate, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Queen captures C2 check. If King F1 immediately, what then?
That also works. No, we can't allow Rook D7 and stuff.
Rook H8, King G1, and
Or Rook H8, Rook D7.
yeah, no, Rook D7 doesn't work. But yeah.
Why not?
King F6, Rook captures B7, Rook H1 checkmate.
But it doesn't have to take on B7.
No, so after King F6, then what? Rook D7, King F6. F3.
Yeah. Nah.
F3 works fine for white.
Yeah. Just take the bishop.
Let's go. Okay, so are we taking the bishop immediately, or are we playing Rook D8 check?
Then he attacks our rook.
Yeah, he wins back the bishop then if we play Rook D8 check.
Are we winning a queen after Rook takes C2 and Bishop E4?
No.
Is it mated?
So you were thinking here, Rook captures C2 check, King captures.
Yeah, you can probably even sack the queen. Nah, you can't do that.
And yeah, in my line, Rook D8 check, King C1, Rook captures D8, Queen captures D8, Queen captures B5, then Queen. He doesn't have Queen to D7 though, because our Queen is protecting that square.
Okay, so we have two ways of winning material.
Like the King on D2 is kind of more annoying for white to deal with, and we're up a piece, so why trade down when the king is in the center of the board?
But what happens after queen takes b5 and queen takes e6?
Queen takes b5, queen takes e6. Oh,
isn't that somewhat annoying?
That is kind of annoying. So maybe Rook d8 is the correct move after all. So yeah, Queen captures b5, Queen captures e6. What do we play then? Rook d8 check doesn't do much.
We can trade queens with queen d5 check.
But we're also allowing him kind of drawing chances by giving away the e6 pawn if we don't have to give away the e6 pawn. No, but it is a point. Rook d8 check, king c1.
No, rook d8, bishop c3. No, bishop d3.
Ah, bishop d3, yeah. Oh my god, why didn't I see that? Okay, yeah. So then we have to take the bishop anyways. Like, that's the only thing.
No, unless rook c2 is winning.
How is that winning? Rook captures c2, king captures c2, and then
bishop e4.
Bishop e4 check.
I can still play bishop d3.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but no, he can't. Let's take the bishop.
That's solved.
Yes. Next.
I think I'm expecting these puzzles to be more difficult than they actually are.
Maybe. Maybe.
Huh.
So a queen for a
Looks
bishop and a rook
very
here.
winning.
But white is threatening mate in 1 with rook e7 mate. No, he's
Whoa.
not. He's not. We have king
No, it's
d5.
not. Yeah.
But still.
So how does it defend after... Nah, that doesn't work. Yeah, after queen a1?
Queen a1, rook e7 check, king d5, bishop to e3.
Ah, bishop e3. Okay.
Queen captures c1,
See
bishop
that.
captures rook to a1. Rook c7, rook captures c1 check, king f2.
Yeah, that's probably a draw.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Rook endgame.
Maybe even
Draw.
white is winning because of his pass pawn.
Yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
So we put... Wait. Interesting. Very interesting.
What is very interesting?
I think the position is very interesting. I feel like there's a move that we're just completely missing. Oh, I think I see it.
Okay.
What about just queen takes f4? Threatening the rook.
Queen takes f4, rook captures c2, yeah.
Rook a1 mate.
Valid point.
So after queen f4, rook e7, king d5.
Queen captures f4, what did you say? Rook.
Rook e7, king d5. Rook e7 check, king d5.
Yeah.
Rook d7.
Check. And then king captures e5.
Yeah.
Rook to e1, check. King to
Okay,
f6.
my cat is killing me. Okay, get away.
The cat is killing you. Wow.
Yeah.
But okay.
Queen f4, rook e7, king d5, rook d7, king takes e5. And he doesn't have any checks, right? Oh, yes. Yes, rook e1 check.
Rook e1. Yeah, but I just figured out of the queen captures queen captures f4. If rook e7 check, king d5, he can't actually play rook to d7 check because we can take on c5.
Of course.
And then, of course, he could take on c2 with check, but
That should still be winning.
yeah.
Unless he has some way of winning the queen.
No, he doesn't.
Queen f4, rook e7, king d5, rook d7, king takes c. Yeah, we just run away to b6 and a7. Or... I think we're not winning there. e7, king d5. Yeah, queen a4, rook e7, king d5. Rook d7, king takes c5, rook takes c2 check.
King b6. If rook b1, then rook c6. What do you think?
Okay, I need to just take 15 seconds, if it's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with your arrows. I'm watching your arrows.
Mm-hmm.
They're helping me calculate.
My arrows. I
Your
didn't make any
arrow.
arrows, but yeah.
No, but your cursor.
Mm-hmm.
I think queen f4 is good, unless there's some... Oh. No, there's no problem.
But queen a1 I don't think works because of bishop e3.
No. Yep, I agree. That's just a rook endgame in the end.
Okay, let's go for it. Problem solved. Yay.
No more calculation needed.
Okay, let's do two more, okay? Two more.
Yep.
If you have the time, of course. King captures g2. Okay.
Ooh. I don't like... Oh, we can probably trap the king.
It almost looks that way, but we actually can't because the f2 square is not ours. But we can, if we play b4, king captures h3, then
that's what
king
I was
f1.
thinking. Then king f1. And
The king can't. If the king steps to g3, then king to g1, or g4. If the king goes back to h2, then we go to g1 and play b5, a6, etc., etc.
so the critical variation is b4, king takes h3, king f1, king g3, king g1, h3.
I think the critical
E5.
variation is the king going back into the corner and trying to stalemate himself.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. Because after b5, a6, and it takes, then we just play b6. And he has...
b4, king captures h3, king f1.
Yeah.
King h2.
You're saying king h2 and
b5.
b5.
And then king, h3. Then
Yeah,
b6.
a6.
b6, not a6.
Ah, of course. Yeah, b6.
If a6, b captures a6, then we can still run the b pawn up the board though.
Yeah, but he plays b6.
Yeah.
But he still has king g3. He's not stalemated.
Not king g3. Does he? No, because he plays king after that, after h3. Let's say a6, b6, a7, king h1. Yeah, that's mate. Maybe. Like, I think we have to consider that, but I'm really just thinking b4 for the first move at least.
Yeah, that's the only move.
I'm going for that as a first choice, and king f1 only move as well.
Think so.
And now king h2, yeah. So if b5, he can play king h1, and if a6, b6. If a6, then he can play h3. If we take, then h2 is stalemate. And
wait, say that again. b5, king h1.
b5, king h1, a6. He does not do anything with that. He just plays h3. And
plays b6?
B6, then h2.
Oh, b6, a7. So I'm saying b5, king h1, a6, b6. What are you saying?
I'm just saying that we have to play b6 before he
Yeah, but I'm thinking, what line are you on? You're on b5?
Yeah, I was just showing a b5, king h1. If we play a6 here, instead of
Yeah.
b6 ourselves, if we play a6, then he doesn't take, he doesn't play b6 himself. He simply plays h3. And if we take, then he has h2, that is draw. And if we play a7, then h2 is still a draw. Because if we queen, or I mean, we could get a rook though. We could get a no. That's still a draw. That's still a draw. No, that's not a draw actually. But yeah, b5. Let's go b5 first, anyways. H3 first. All right. So b6 or a6. Let's calculate.
Wait. Okay. So if b6, king h1, b6 has to be right.
a6, b captures a6, b captures a6, king h1, a7, h2, a8 equals queen.
Mate.
That is mate. Both of them works, don't they?
I think so.
But
b6 is also...
maybe b6 is the one that line that draws.
No, b6,
No,
king h1, a6. No. b6, king h1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that draws.
No, it doesn't.
Mate. No,
because he
a6,
still has the a
h2,
pawn.
a7, king h1, a8, mate.
But again, a6. What does he play?
Probably takes.
Takes.
Ah, no. He plays king h1.
So a6, king h1.
Yeah.
Then if we go h7, h2.
Then h2. And if a8 queen, that's stalemate.
Yeah, but we could get a rook though, and then he has b6. But
Yeah,
then we have to play king to e1 to avoid the stalemate.
And then we have to sack our rook on the h pawn.
Yeah. That's really annoying. So
Yep.
b6 first.
b6, king h1.
Okay.
No, we had to calculate it first.
We had to calculate it, but okay.
Didn't we say a6 was mate? Ah, what about b6 here?
But just a7, h2.
Yeah.
A7,
then,
h2, and then b6.
Yeah, exactly.
No, no? That doesn't work.
Sure it does.
No. A7.
a7, h2, b6.
Then it's draw.
Oh, fuck.
So b6 immediately. Or...
Wait. Don't do anything.
No.
Oh, this is genius. I think. Wait. a7, b6, king e1.
A7.
No, a7, h2, king e1. a8 queen, king g1.
He can't play b6. He has to play h2, yeah.
Yeah. a7, h2. King e1. King g1. a8 queen. h1 queen. Ah, fuck. Wait. Take on b7. h2, king e1. Yeah, that's the solution.
Taking on b7, and then h2, king e1, king g1,
Yeah, and then promote
and then
to a
h1
queen.
promotes.
Yeah, and then we check him, and we trade queens, and then we queen the last b-pawn.
Okay.
Yeah, that should work, by the way. You have to check that with the analysis later.
Yeah, we can go through that.
Maybe king e1 here. I thought that was better because we had the b-pawn.
Nope.
What? So rook, I guess? Okay. I don't understand anything anymore. Suck my balls.
One move too short.
That's so annoying. Go back. I
Yeah,
have to check
sure.
king e1 thing because that has to be winning.
That was really cool. I've seen this tactic before, though.
I've seen the same theme before.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
I think it was really funny.
Well.
Okay, so let's go through these. So in this position, you mean that this
I was saying take. Yeah.
h2,
h2 and king e1. King e1.
king e1
Try that.
actually draws.
Why? Oh, king g2.
No, it. Haha, black is mating in 13.
I didn't see king g2. I only saw king g1. So if you play king g1, we're winning.
Yeah.
That was my point. That if king g1, yeah, king g2 just wins for black. I didn't see king g2,
king g1,
but if king
then
g1 promotes and
queen.
he promotes, and then we check and trade queens, and we promote last pawn. Yep. So that was my solution, but I didn't see king g2, which was kind of embarrassing.
Rook a5. Oh my.
Yeah, but that's the problem, because he was so stalemated in this position that after king e1, I only thought he had king g1.
Yeah. Okay, let's do one final puzzle.
Okay, that was embarrassing.
And actually, we're back to square one. Like, my rating is back to 2,151. Wasn't that the starting rating as well?
Yep.
So we have to get this one right. And I am so sorry for rushing that last one with b6.
Yeah, that's fine. Bishop b5 is the candidate.
For sure. For sure.
I guess king.
Also queen h3.
I guess after bishop b5, king c7, there's not much, right?
Nah, probably not. I don't see a good continuation for white after that. Bishop b5, king c7. We don't have knight to b5. And if knight d5 check, then knight captures, bishop captures, or queen captures, but like...
No, we can't take with the bishop, it's on b5.
Hmm? Yeah, okay, yeah, true. That's true. But I was thinking queen h3 check for just a brief second, but g4. G4 is kind of annoying.
I'm looking at rook e7. He has to take with the king.
Yeah, but
we're not going anywhere there. Oh, bishop e6. It's a move.
Bishop e6 is a really, really strong move.
He has to go back to the second rank. No, the 8th rank, I mean.
Yeah, so if bishop e6, king e7, then we play bishop to f5 check.
King f7?
Then we take the queen.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Bishop e6 is really strong. Yeah.
It looks really strong, but
Bishop e6, queen to
King
c7, only move,
no,
and
then
then
we
knight to
then we fork.
b5. But if the
Yeah.
king moves back, then queen captures d6, right?
Yeah, so he
So
has to go to e7. No, he can go to c6.
yeah, okay, c6. That's so bishop e6,
Oh,
king
then
to
queen b5.
c6, queen b5, checkmate. No,
No,
not
king
checkmate.
c7.
Actually, queen a6 maybe.
Yeah, because then he has to go to
c7, then knight to b5.
yeah, so he has to go to c5.
If he goes to c5, what happens there?
That's just
Uh,
crazy. And queen
no,
b5 is
no. Then we have queen
queen b5,
b5 check and king to d4,
king d6 as well.
and then rook d1
Oh,
check.
queen is on d6.
I like bishop e6. Bishop e6 check.
Yeah, he has to play king c6, I guess.
No, that actually ends up in a mate. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. So if king to e7, then bishop to f5 check, or bishop g4. That's probably why he also plays king to c6, because this is a tactical puzzle, and there are several variations that wins after king to e7. So king c6, queen a6 check, king to c5, queen b5 check, king to d4, and I really want to have a mate here. Maybe we do. Is rook d1 mate? Is it mate?
Wait, where are you? Bishop e6, king c6, queen b5,
Queen a6 check,
queen a6.
queen
Okay.
king c5, queen to b5 check, king
Oh,
to d4.
wait. Queen b5, king
d4, rook d1 is a mate.
Our queen is on b5, yeah?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, okay, then it's mate. Yeah.
So maybe king e7 is the only move then, but yeah.
Yeah, but that loses a queen, so.
Yeah, but where do we put our bishop? Like.
So bishop e6, king c6, queen a6, king c5.
Queen b5 check.
Wait, isn't knight a4?
Then he has king to to d4 anyways.
c3?
King to. Yeah, okay, yeah. But okay. Let's go for bishop b6 then.
c3 mate is a knight finish.
So
Yeah,
if this was playing out the computer moves, he would probably capture on e6 with his queen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, he can't take on e6. It's pinned.
Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah. Let's go. Again,
so
queen a6.
Correct?
Queen b5 I think does not work because of king to c7.
I agree.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Wait. Queen b5. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Now we check here.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's completely winning.
Problem solved. I hope. It says processing, but I hope it was correct. Yay!
It's letting his time run out.
Okay.
So what happened? Yeah, it's mate next move. Mate in 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's nice. So we managed to get 1 point overall. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining and watching this video, and thank you to Manmoth for being here with us. I know it has been a really long video, and I'm so sorry about that. But it is fun to share ideas and calculate things together.
Yeah. I think we solved probably an equal amount of puzzles.
I think we lost 2 and solved 4 or 5. We can actually go to the stats here.
No, but I mean, like between me and you, I think we found a solution. Like
equally, yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
None of us were dominating the conversation.
So today, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we made and 2 that we failed at.
Yeah, disappointing.
And those 2 made our rating drop all the way back to the starting rating.
That's not fair.
I guess it is. It's the way the system works. Don't ruin the system. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Manmoth, for
bye.
being here, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as watch me live on Twitch, and check out Manmoth's channel on Twitch as well. His name is down here. Alright, check it out. Alright, see you guys.